Good day, ladies and gentlemen. This is On the Pitch with Dolly K. Please don't forget to like, share, and also subscribe to get more updates on this channel. The World Cup is still ongoing. The FIFA Qatar 2022 World Cup is still ongoing, and you already know who some of the teams that are going the round of 16 and the teams that are going to their respective homes to meet their respective wives and children, and also eat their respective food. So in Group A and B, we have seen the teams that are going that are qualifying for the round of 16 and the teams that are going home. And we are done for Group A and B, and so it has left with Group C up to Group H, the last group that has Ghana and Uruguay in it. The last group that has Ghana in it. And we have done with Group A and B, Jaka C to H. And in Group C, Poland met with Argentina, and Saudi Arabia met with Mexico. Their match, Argentina managed to score 2-0. Argentina managed to score 2-0 against Poland. Messi got a penalty and he missed it. He has set a record for in the World Cup. Be was a penalty twice in a single World Cup is like Messi. He have that record there. He have an award in his bag. My man is bagging awards and breaking records that does not exist. He have set a record, and nobody is breaking it yet. And also we witnessed a game between Mexico and Saudi Arabia. If we remember, Saudi Arabia had their first game against Argentina, and they really tried. Saudi Arabia really tried with their first game. They managed to score 2-1 against the Argentines. Why is it not Argentinas? So they have their game against Argentina and they managed to score Argentina, and so they bagged their 3 point there. But coming forward, it wasn't really good for them. Although they managed to score Argentina, it wasn't a fruitful journey for the Saudis, for the Saudi Arabians. When they met with Poland, Poland scored them, and against Mexico gave it to them. 2-1 against Saudi Arabia. In Group C, Argentina is progressing with 6 points, followed by Poland with 4 points. Argentina lost one and he won twice. They won twice, and also Poland won one, drew one, and lost one. Against Mexico they drew, and against Saudi Arabia they scored them, but against Argentina they lost to Argentina. And so they are going forward to the round of 16 with 6 points, followed by Poland with 4, Mexico 4. Mexico and Poland had the same points, but it was the goal difference that mattered. The Polish had 0 and Mexico had -1 goal, and so Poland progressed ahead of Mexico. In Group C, we have the teams that is going to the round of 16. Let's look at the Group D. In the Group D, so we had Australia facing with Denmark, and Tunisia against France. And Australia this particular season, it has been in the favor of Australia. This World Cup season has been in the favor of Australia, because Australia have won twice and they have lost one. Against France, that is the match that they lost, but they managed to score Denmark and Tunisia. Australia is going with 6 points. Australia is going with 6 points, and also France met with, and against Denmark, Australia won a single goal. They won using a single goal over Denmark. Tunisia managed to score 1 goal against France. although they won that game, they couldn't progress. Because that was their only win. They won one and they drew one, and so they got 4 points. France topped that table with 6 points, followed by Australia with also 6 points. But it was the goal difference that put France ahead of Australia on that table. Until Tunisia is going home with 4 points, and Denmark is also going home with a single point minus 2 goals. Until on the 2 goals, that Denmark, we will collect that one 2 goals from you. FIFA Casa. Yeah, until that is Group D. We also have Group E matches in Group E, and Costa Rica met with Germany and Japan against Spain. Now, I said earlier when they started the World Cup, and I said the Asians are really performing in this year's FIFA World Cup. They are performing, and with the likes of Iran, and Saudi Arabia in their first game, and Japan in their first games, say they were really trying very hard to secure the wins, and unfortunately some of them went. When you face some teams and you don't perform, you go home, and so some of the teams went home. But Japan is really persistent. Japan has really tried so far. When Japan met with Germany, they scored them. Against Costa Rica scored Japan, but they came and they scored, and they scored Spain, which was very shocking to many people. Spain for share Costa Rica beat Japan, and Japan came to beat Spain. Japan is the ultimate winner here. When faced with Costa Rica, Germany scored 4-2 against Costa Rica, and Japan 2-1 against Spanish. And although Germany had the upper hand against the Costa Ricans, they couldn't progress to the next stage of the competition because they had 4 points and fewer goals compared to Spain. Japan managed to top that group. Japan really tried. Japan have been trying since they won in this competition, and they have backed the leader in the Group E table. They have 6 points plus 1 goal, followed by Spain with 4 points plus 6 goals. If you have many goals, you don't have many points. You will still be under Japan. And Germany is going home with 4 points plus 1 goal, and Costa Rica is going home with 3 points. They won 1 game against Japan, and so they are going with 3 points, but minus 8 goals, or the FIFA Cup 8 goals. Costa Rica, whatever you did, come and pay that 8 goals debt that you owe. Yeah. So that is it for the Group E. And also Group F. These are the people who go to examination and they get F. Into Group F. The team that we have is Morocco, Croatia, Belgium, and Canada. Now Croatia met with Belgium, and Canada against Morocco. So we have Belgium, Croatia, Canada, Morocco. And when Croatia met against Belgium, it was a goalless draw. Nobody scored a goal in that competition. Morocco managed to score 2-1 against Canada. 2-1 against Canada. And so Morocco is going to the next stage of the competition with 7 points. So far, I think Morocco is the country with the highest points. Morocco is the country with the highest points in this competition. So 7 points going 7 points going to the round of 16, followed by Croatia with 5 points, and then Belgium 4 points, and Canada couldn't grab a single point in this competition, and so they are going home pointless and disappointed and appointed. and disappointed. And so that is what happened with the World Cup FIFA 2022 Group C to Group F. And the matches in Group G and Group H, it will be played later, and so we will know what will happen. But mind you, Ghana has a game with Uruguay today, and no matter what happens, Ghana must win this game by hook, by crook, by hook, by book, by hook, by everything. Ghana must win this game. So we will bring updates on the matches that will be played later. I am Dolly K. This is On the Pitch. Catch me next time.